Welcome back, Cyprus users. In today's video, we are going to cover how to define the attributes of the products. What's basically the attributes are basically the characteristics of the product. I would take an example, let's say mobile, okay, let's say iPhone 6 or iPhone 7. Now, the iPhone has many properties basically, right? So it has the properties like color, its screen, its brand, so many of the things are there. Those are basically the properties of the iPhone. But the important thing is basically the serial number of the iPhone, right? Because based on the serial number, this warranty used to be tracked. So there is one of the property or one of the major attribute is basically the serial number. Similarly, let's suppose if I'm a retailer, okay, if I'm a retailer shop and I used to sell the shampoos, then now these shampoos basically comes as lot. So that is one of the attributes basically, the lot number, or if I will say a batch number, if I'm a chemist, or if I'm a company, thereafter then the batches are one of the important criteria in terms of defining the expiry dates. Now, these batches can be defined, and these are known as attributes into the VA system. Apart from that, there are certain general attributes. If I will take an example of t-shirt, then the attribute for this t-shirt product is going to be the brand, the color, the size, whether it is half sleeve, it is full sleeve, it is v-neck, round neck. So that all are basically the attributes. So these are the general attributes of this product. Now, the benefit of the attributes are, I just need to define a single product. I would define the attributes, and thereafter I would be able to utilize a single product, and I can purchase and sales a single product but with different attributes. Now, how we would be able to define these attributes? To define such attributes, we just need to log in into the Cyprus ERP system, and we'll see how we can define all these three kind of attributes for the products. So I'm just logging with my Cyprus admin, and here at the level of the material management, you would be able to see the product attributes. So from the menu, you would be able to see a product attributes under material management. And if you want to define the serial number attribute, then you just need to open the serial number control window first, and you need to define, let's say we have taken the example of t-shirt, taken the example of, let's say, fan, and I just need to define my start number, my current number, my increment by. If there is any prefix and suffix you wanted, then you would be able to define, and you will say save. If you want to exclude a certain table to define this serial number, then you would be able to exclude that table that normally will not be utilized. So I would say that's fine. I have defined my serial number control. Now to define the attribute, the serial number attribute, you just need to move on to the attribute set, and you have to define the attribute set, say fan attribute, and click on to the serial number. Select your defined serial number, that is fan, and it is mandatory. And thereafter you just need to define mandatory type, okay. And then if you want to trace the guarantee, then I would say yes, and the number of guarantee days you would be able to define. So let's say 365 days are the number of days for the guarantee, so you would be able to define in this way. So once it is done, my attribute is done. If you want to define some more attributes, then you would be able to say attribute, and you would be able to define the attributes in this way. So you would be able to see here there are certain attributes for product t-shirt would be there. So I would be able to use this. So let's say I want to define for my fan attribute what is going to be the color. So I would say the color for the attribute is going to be this, and I would save here. Thereafter, if you want to define some others, you would be able to define some others as well, okay. I don't want to define others, so I would say this is my attribute for fan. Similarly, if you want to define for shampoo the lot, then you would come at the lot control and you would say shampoo lot. Save this. If there is any prefix or suffix, it is pretty similar to your serial number control. Come to the attribute set and say shampoo attribute. And this time I would say lot. So I just requery this and I will say shampoo lot. Lot is mandatory, and I would say non-mandatory type is this, and I would save this. So that is the second type of attribute you would be able to define. And if you want to define the third type of attribute, then in that case you just need to come and define attributes. So select the attribute value as list, then move on to the attribute value into a second tab and define the values accordingly. So I do have one of the attribute defined, that is color. The another one is the size, that is SML, represents small, large and medium. So it is already defined here. So what I will do, I will come here and I will say for t-shirts, and I would select here, move on to the attribute use and say the first one is the color I want to use, the second one is the size I want to use. So once it is defined, that's done. The attribute setup is completed, but we just need to link these attributes to certain products, right? So we'll see how we'll set up this products into the product. Into the upcoming video of the product, we will showcase you how you would be able to link your attributes to the products. Apart from that, there is attribute grid. If you want to select a certain attribute based on certain price list, then you would be able to select and say okay. If there is any defined, then you would be able to see the view. Okay, so that's all about the attributes. Into the upcoming videos for the product, will showcase you how to link these attributes with your products. That's all in terms of the attributes for the Cyprus system. If you like our video, then I would request you to subscribe our channel and share this video with your colleagues so that they will learn how to set up the attributes into the Cyprus ERP system. So far, thanks a lot, and we'll see you into the next video. Thanks. Bye bye.